This book is called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket, and each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, your friends, and your neighbors, they all have a bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and your good feelings about yourself. You feel very happy and good when your bucket is full, but you feel very sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. So it looks like the man, he has a full bucket and he's happy. And the little girl does not have a full bucket. She is not happy. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. You need other people to fill your bucket, and other people need you to help fill theirs. So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's called being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving and caring person who says or does nice things to make others feel special. When you make someone feel special, you fill up their bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, or when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's being a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things that make others feel bad. So the bully just pushed that little boy, and that was taking from his bucket, wasn't it? Many bucket dippers have an empty bucket, and they think that they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that's just not how it works. You'll never fill up your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. You feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. All day long, we're either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad, so why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your kind words will fill their buckets right up. Watch for smiles light up on their faces, and then you'll feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you've filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it up. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hello to your bus driver. He has a bucket too. You could invite the new kids at school to play with you. That fills his bucket. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you love spending time with him. There are many ways to fill someone's bucket. Bucket filling is easy to do. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. It doesn't cost any money, and it doesn't take any time. Remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, that helps to fill your bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places to be, because bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start every day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that is you. The end.